Some choices don't come with clear instructions. They come tangled in history, loyalty, and love. They ask not just what you believe, but who you are when it matters most. This isn't about following rules. It's about the kind of friend you've been, the kind you promised to be. It's about what you're willing to risk for someone who once would have done anything for you. Because sometimes the hardest questions aren't about right or wrong. They're about what you can live with and what you can't walk away from. So take a breath, step into this moment. Let's test your morality. You've always prided yourself on being the kind of friend people can count on, the one who shows up, listens, helps without hesitation. You learned early on that friendship isn't just about laughter and shared memories. It's about loyalty when things get hard. And over the years, no one has tested and proven that belief more than your closest friend. You grew up together, sleepovers, scraped knees, late night talks in parked cars, navigating the mess of early adulthood, shoulder to shoulder. When you got your first apartment, they helped you move. When they got married, you stood beside them at the altar. You've comforted each other through heartbreaks, job changes, funerals, and 1,000 little everyday struggles. Lately, though, the struggles have gotten darker. They lost their job 6 months ago. It was sudden. Their spouse has been battling a severe illness that's left them in and out of the hospital. Medical bills have piled up. You've noticed the wear in their voice, the hollowness in their eyes. They've stopped going out, stopped laughing. They've aged years in just a few months. You offered help, money, connections, even a place to stay, but they always waved it off with quiet dignity. Then one afternoon, they asked to borrow your car. Just for a few errands, they said. Something about picking up medication and groceries, maybe stopping by the unemployment office. You didn't even hesitate. That was 5 days ago. Now you're standing on your front porch with your wrist cuffed behind your back, trying to make sense of what the officer just said. You're under arrest for suspicion of armed robbery. You tell them again and again that you've done nothing wrong. You didn't know. You weren't even there. You didn't take part in anything, but the evidence says otherwise. Your car was used as the getaway vehicle in a local bank robbery. Security footage clearly shows it speeding away from the scene. Its plates captured by multiple cameras. They take you in. You spend the night in jail. Fluorescent lights and cold metal benches. You're released on bail the next morning, but the damage has already begun. Word spreads. You see the shift in your neighbor's eyes. Some are curious, others are disappointed. A few avoid you altogether. Online articles mention your name. Your workplace calls. Administrative leave pending investigation. Back at home, you try to gather yourself. Try to understand how something like this could have happened. You call your friend again and again, but they don't answer. For 3 days, silence. Then, just as you're starting to lose hope, there's a knock at your door. It's them, standing in your doorway, looking gaunt and exhausted, with eyes that have seen too many sleepless nights. They don't even ask to come in. They just start talking. They admit it all. They robbed the bank. They planned it. They used your car. They didn't tell you because they knew you'd try to stop them. And they were desperate. Their spouse's condition is getting worse. Their insurance ran out. Their kids haven't eaten a full meal in 2 days. They needed cash, fast, and they saw no other way. They say, "I swear, I thought I could do it clean," and no one would trace it back to you. You want to scream, to ask what in hell made them think any of this was clean. You want to hit them. You want to hug them. You want to cry. Instead, you just ask, "Why are you here?" They swallow hard. "I'm going to turn myself in," they say. "But not yet. I need time. 3 months. Just to settle things. Find a place for my kids. Get the money to cover the hospital bills. Make sure there's something left for them when I'm gone. I'll tell the police everything. That you had nothing to do with it. That I stole the car. I'll clear your name. But if you go to them now, everything falls apart. My family will be ruined. Just give me the time. Please." They pause, then add something that stings even deeper. "After everything we've been through, I'm asking you to trust me. Just one more time." They promise they'll leave you compensation, a portion of the stolen money, for the legal trouble, for your silence. They don't say it like a bribe, more like an apology, a broken man trying to make something whole. Now it's just you and the silence they left behind, and the weight of the choice. Here's the dilemma. If you stay quiet, you're betting your name, your freedom, and your future on the hope that they'll actually do what they said, that they won't disappear, that they'll confess, clear your name, and somehow undo what's already broken. But if they don't, or if something else happens, you're left holding the bag, and the law won't care that you were just trying to protect a friend. If you go to the police now, you clear your name. You stop the nightmare. But you also crush a friend who trusted you with their last desperate hope. You turn in someone you've known your entire life, someone who might never forgive you, someone whose family will pay the price right alongside them. So now the question remains, what would you do?